I am back again with a Unity stamp haul and a few card and project shares. So it may be a long video and I apologize, but I noticed that I always share like one or two things, and today I'm going to show like a bunch of things. But first of all, I'm going to do the Unity stamp haul, and the reason is because I saw Crafty Lori post her Unity stamp haul, and I saw that she had picked up this stamp set called Best Fishes. And I immediately stopped her video and went to Unity Stamps and actually bought it. And those of you that know me know that I don't really buy a lot of things online. I've only bought from 2 companies ever online. I'm just not an online shopper. But when I saw this, I had to have it because of the sentiments, and they were just perfect. The first one I saw was A Dad is a Daughter's First Love, which was perfect for Father's Day. Best Fishes is awesome because my dad is a fly fisherman, and he is, I mean, it's every weekend if he could. He'd go every day. But I loved this, and I liked this little stamp here. And I liked the one, you know, of course, we've heard this saying before, but I've never seen it on a stamp, and it says, any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. And I thought that was an awesome stamp to have for Father's Day cards. But I think my ultimate favorite one was this one where it says, thank you for being the father you didn't have to be. Now, I have a stepfather, and you know, 70% of the world nowadays, well, maybe I'm wrong on the percentage, but I know that it's a great number of people in this world now that have stepdads and stepmoms. And to find that stamp is perfect for a Father's Day card for a stepdad. So, you know, I had to get this, and it was on sale for $8. So, of course, they have the $2 sales, and I also picked up this because my mother loves roosters and chickens. But I also liked the sentiment, you know, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I love that because I have a girlfriend that sings that when she does her concerts, and she sings it in the morning when she wakes up, and I thought, what a fun, uplifting sentiment, even though it was kind of odd to go together, but, you know, I kind of killed 2 birds with one stone. Stamp for my mom, stamp for my girlfriend, and also just a good stamp in general to have, even for tags and you know, cards for my friends. So I thought that was great to share. And then, of course, they sent me a little gift as a thank you for your order. I've never really gotten gifty things, but I guess I am today. So, oh, just a couple buttons and a tag and a really pretty doily. That is a very pretty doily. So thank you, Unity Stamps, for the extra little goodies. That was very kind of you. So that was my haul from Unity Stamps. So now we get into the fun stuff. And I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to share just a few little things first, and then we're going to go to the big fun things. So the Delusion stamps that everybody was hauling at Tuesday mornings, I finally got a chance to play with them. And I created this. And this little sticker is also from Tuesday mornings, and it says, to the happy couple. And I loved it, and but it was silver. So what I did was I just took my black Sharpie over it and colored it. Still a little shiny, but I also used some Wink of Stella. This was a lot of fun. I like to fussy cut, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's a way for me to unwind at night when I'm sitting on the couch. I'll stamp things out, or, you know, all kinds of different things, but I like to fussy cut things. So this was a lot of fun because I got to fussy cut out her dress and the little belt and her hat and the color of her skin and their necks and, oh, you name it. I was just having a good time. And I had this brick wall pattern background paper, and I thought, what a great card to make them look like they're standing up against a wall. Now, this was my first one, so next time I'll probably push them a little closer to her, you know. But not bad for my first try on those. The next card is this one that I made. It says, My Wife. It's an anniversary card, and look, it just looks like lace, but it's paper. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a die cut from Heartfelt Creations, and it really does look like embroidered or crocheted. You know, it looks like lace and doilies, and so I loved this, and I love these detailed dies, and they're just so expensive, and I only own 3. That is it. I own 3 detailed die cut sets, and I wish I could have more because I just can't afford, you know, $30 a die cut's a lot for me, especially when I'm a Tuesday morning shopper, you know. I can get all kinds of goodies. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. That's one of the cards that I think I might put at the store to sell for, you know, like a wedding anniversary. Then the next 2 cards are patriotic. The Land I Love, the USA. I love this. There's a whole bunch of collections in this. Random things I've collected and just, you know, here and there. But I really liked that. And this paper that's camouflaged, it kind of matches the background of the USA. So that's just one card I made. Then I went ahead and made this one too, where the kids are looking like they're singing. And it's a totally different cut. It's a whole different, I think this is Authentique. And then this came out of something else. And it was just perfect because it looks like they're singing. And then, of course, My Country 'Tis of Thee. So just a fun little card. And if you can hear Lancey in the background howling, I am so sorry. He is crying because my daddy and my mom's dog, or cat, I'm sorry, is missing. And ever since she's been missing, which has been 2 days now, which is very sad, he's been out at the window howling like he's crying for her. So it's really sad right now. Okay, so a couple hauls back, I've showed that I had bought some vintage photographs that were in these cases. And I'm gifting the photographs to a friend, but I kept the cases. And this is why. Because they fold out like this, and then behind it, and they don't make, oh, shoot, I'm going to drop it. They don't make them like this anymore. And if they do, I have never seen them. But you flip it around, and you fold it, and then you put it inside those little slats. And the cool thing is then, gosh, it's really fussy. Then it wants to hold in place and act as an easel. Now, because back then, I'm pretty sure it's because photo frames were expensive and whatnot, but it was like a one-stop shop. I wish that, you know, photo companies would do this more often. Now, with that being said, ta-da! I did my Prima Bride. Isn't she beautiful? Now, I have to give a couple shout-outs. So, these embellishments are actually made from my friend Lucretia. Hi, Lucretia. She did the paper clay embellishments with some molds, and she was just playing. So these were her first ones. I fell in love with them and had to have them. Of course, she gifted them to me because I went over there to look at them. And this is also a mold, but it looks like lace. So what I did was I used real lace. I used a beautiful paper, and of course, I embellished this beautiful Prima Bride. This is a beautiful shabby lace chic flower from Michaels. They had them in 3 colors. They had them in pink, the cream, and the teal. And of course, this is the cream. But it had hints of pink in it. So I did her bouquet. I did the flowers. I did her veil. I mean, she's got a veil and everything. And of course, I used some lace. And so at the bottom, there's lace and some more flowers. And with the pieces that I did, there are also, I also added embellishments to the actual paper clay pieces. So in amongst that is all of this. And now, and the sentiment reads, which is so pretty. I'm sorry, baby boy. You're fine, I know. It reads, may each new day find your hearts a little closer, your lives a little fuller, your love a little deeper. Isn't she pretty, you guys? So I had to share her because I shared the last ones, but I didn't share them on an actual project. So I was really excited to share this in a project because now you get to see what I was doing with them. And I have a few more frames, so I am going to make quite a few more. And then last but not least, I'm going to pick up my little boy. Well, no, that's not what I'm going to do last. I'm going to show you my shabby chic, boho chic, I guess you want to call them, recycled made bags. I saw a few on Pinterest and I thought, you know, I have all these extra pieces from cutting out doilies and such and crocheted items, and I thought, you know, I could probably use the spare parts. I was holding on to them thinking, do I throw them away or do I keep them for something? And I got lucky and decided that I was going to create little purses. So here's my satchel, which is a piece of trim. And I did shabby chic flowers, one on either side. So when you hold it over your shoulder, you have, you know, you have flowers. Oh, my little boy just wants me to behold him. And this one was already a crocheted bag that I just covered. And of course, I sewed some and then I used some of my fabric tack. But I used this beautiful doily here and this beautiful trim. Isn't that pretty? And of course, some more shabby flowers. I used a heart for this piece and added more, of course, shabby chic flowers. Lots of layers. This was actually a really pretty trim as well, embroidered or crocheted trim. And it came off of a really old blanket. And then that's the front. And then this is the back. So, of course, I did all the back. Oh, and it's so pretty. And I, you know, this was really fun. I had learned from the lady I had bought this from that she had actually grass stained this in like 1930s. Pretty cool, right? So, thought that was really fun. And it's a really pretty bag. And then what I did was I had a checkbook holder And I just altered the checkbook holder to kind of match, just for fun. This is going as a gift to my not-so-secret, or my unofficial not-so-secret sister. She does know it's coming, so if she watches, it's okay. Hi, Barbie. But I thought this would be really funny, and it is very boho chic. But it is funny to me because she called it out, too. And I looked it up online, and this is really popular. So that's why it's funny to me, because it's popular, and I had no idea. I guess I didn't make it up, you guys. I just followed along. Oh, and I forgot to show you that in the corners there's also shabby chic flowers. So when this is around your waist, around your shoulders, you have flowers coming out of the woodwork. So pretty, pretty, pretty. So after, of course, I made this one, then I decided to make another one because, I can't just make one. I made an even prettier one. Look at this, you guys. I made these roses out of strips of this fabric. Believe it or not, it was a Jessica Simpson dress. It had one stain on it, and I took it apart specifically for this lace. Isn't that beautiful? So, I used some of the Martha Stewart decoupage lace here. I used some dangle trim lace from her as well. I made the flowers, more of her lace, but this was actual lace off of a slip. And it is crocheted underneath, so I was able to use some more dangles. So this is just the front. And I feel like I might add more to it. I may not. Maybe you guys could tell me if you think I should add more to it. And then the back is just plain with, it's the same pattern, just no embellishments. This one is sewn. I felt like I needed to sew this, and I did braid for a shabby look this really pretty soft fabric. So when it sits up on your shoulder on this one, you've got dangles. So that's it for my project shares, folks. I just wanted to come and show you what I've been working on. I have been a busy beaver, working 12, 14-hour days and then coming home and doing this. And I'm kind of lucky. I thought I was going to work tomorrow, but I have it off. Woohoo! So tonight I'm just going to cuddle with my Lancelot and relax and maybe sleep in tomorrow. So thanks for coming today, folks. I hope you enjoyed my projects, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye, guys.